Welcome to my blind playthrough of Octopath Traveler here. So I just went here to Stillsnow to continue my Chapter 2 story for Hanit, so that's what I'll be doing next. Let's just jump into it, I think. I think I prepared everything last time. So let's hear a tale. In the hopes of undoing your monster's petrification, you head to Stillsnow to meet the seer Susanna. Right, I was a bit nervous about provoking here because she's only level 20, which could be difficult. We'll see if I need to level her up a little bit, maybe. Following her master's trail, Hanit made the journey to Stoneguard. There she talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Santa. Following Natalia's clues, Hanit found her master in the forest, except she had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hanit, forgive us this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hanit to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Hanit arrived in the frozen village of Stillsnow. By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. Rawr. Like snow, or what is it, Lind? 'Tis not the tide to be frolicking as a kitten. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee, arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming. It's nice. For it. Party! I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it? Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She is a gentle creature. She will doeth thee no harm. She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. Right, realized that I hadn't actually turned on the game volume, so yeah, but it's not really much happening except for some ambient music. She's my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then?
Yup.
Aye.
Yeehaw!
Her fur is so soft.
Whoa.
And warm, too.
So,
Tell me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady?
oh yes.
The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
I see. And where might I find ye her?
Oh.
See that house with the red roof over yonder? It's the big one? Okay. The biggest house. Ah, yes, I do. Do. That's the witch's place. That's the old witch's place.
I see.
Thank thee, children.
Bye.
Of course. Say hello to the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lind. How's he?
Oh.
Enjoy us the attention, didst thou? Rawr. Aha, best come in with me then, before they return with more friends. Alright, travel banter. Lind is popular with children, isn't she? Yes, in our village the younglings oft played with her. Lind seemed to enjoy the games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Lind is most proud of her fur. She liketh nothing better than to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children liken it also to burying themselves in her thick, warm coat. Yes, what is it? Do you think Lind would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Wilt thou? Would I ever? Once the children have had their turn, of course. Then by all means. But, I suppose petting a snow leopard would be interesting. I wouldn't really mind doing that myself either. Fearless Strike. Keep that one, why not? Right, so let's continue the story because there didn't seem to be anyone really worth having follow me now. Oh, okay. Well, something's gonna happen here, that's for sure. What is this crowd?
Listen up!
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on
God's teeth, man, get out of my way.
Tja.
Who's that silent
What
fellow?
the?
You wretched whoreson, apologize at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of old Alaic. He don't talk none.
Honestly?
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Hey, it's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Ah. Alright.
Oh ho!
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is...
Name's Alaic. You took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
Aye.
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean...
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folks from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes told. Pain don't sit well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doth not refuse us every visitor.
Right.
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? Seer who can see the future, clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Alaic turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then, a fool tries to get rough with Alaic, but often as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove it more difficult. Travel adventure. Guessing Therian, yeah. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple pretty please isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. No. I wonder if the stubborn oaf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them, after all. Even thou, Therian? Huh? Then what are we talking about me? Aha, so thou dost. If you are going to be like this, you can forget about my help. Mine apologies, we were discussing the bodyguard. Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my big share of big burly types, who were spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest. No promises that this one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? This curious advice, but I shall be considering it. Right, let's just save and see. I'm guessing I should be provoking him there. That should be... Could be interesting. I wonder how strong he's going to be. Because as I mentioned, I am not... Or... Hanit is not very strong at the moment.
Greetings.
I have business with Susanna. But thou sayest nothing, and thou wilt not listen either. Then I have no choice. Alright, let's try see what kind of strength level he's at. 6. This could be really hard, we'll see. Go forth, my friend.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Surprise my foe.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, let's try... Okay, Wheat spears, that's good.
Letting the hunt begin.
Neat.
Letting the hunt begin.
Not overly strong, at least. I can break him, and then we'll do some.
Come in, if thou darest. Come.
Decent damage at least. And slash.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Great healing mist. Just use a healing rapier.
This will help us.
Because I'm gonna get the next turn anyway, I might as well break him that time.
What next?
Instead.
Letting the hunt come. What next?
I want to see what kind of how much life he's got left. Still at white life, well that's semi-problematic. I'll just keep pounding away at him.
Miss it. What next? What next?
4 hits this time around. Break and go for a boosted attack again.
Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing. Letting my arrow fly and true. What next?
Ouch.
Letting the hunt begin.
Come on.
What? Come.
Approaching, feeding him here, hopefully. Not quite yet, at least. He can leave the yellow light now, that would be lovely. Red light, nice. Okay, that's good. Well, it's not as bad as I feared in this one, at least.
What next? Letting the hunt begin.
Should I do a Lindy here? Lind?
Let me come.
Save my off monsters for later. Oh. Quite a lot weaker though. I'll level up that
Come in, if thou
beast. I
darest.
assume I can power it up. Maybe just still increase more levels. Or something else.
Letting the hunt begin.
I think I'll heal now.
Miss it. What next?
They're healing
This will
great.
help us.
Just so nothing bad happens.
What
Get
next?
the break on this turn anyway, and won't have an attack between there, so that's nice.
Come, holding back nothing.
Still not gone, you say?
What next?
Come on.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, that was it. Finally. Took a while.
The hunt endeth.
Fighting alone with Hanet is not the most pleasant thing to be doing here. That's for sure. Eep.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within.
How do you know my
catching
name?
his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it?
Obviously.
I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Can dream?
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb, simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details.
Yes, seems like an interesting character, I have to say.
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Xanta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth.
I wonder why everyone calls her Prentice,
Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
rather than just call her Apprentice.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
Yes, let's do
It
that.
seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
What is that?
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse,
I am prepared for any trial.
there is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Oh, really?
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Obviously.
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well.
Herb of
Herb
Grace.
of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
If I have to fight my way in this time as well.
It is my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same.
So I had to do in the last Hanit quest.
With you
Fight my
being
way in,
his
that is.
apprentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Oh, a good
Master
one.
and I are both in thy debt.
Right. Going to a thick forest, you say. Let's see what
Most
Cyrus got to
intriguing.
say. Why, I thought Herb of Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe the plant was long extinct. To think it still grows in this wintry waste is a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in far furlong frontiers. It pleases me that thou findest joy in this quest. And yet, that Susanna woman, whatever. Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Okay, she's probably some kind of scholar then, I guess. Would make sense. Let's just go.
Faring well?
Stab. One strength. Fellow with stab. Hard to see where he can go here. Or where I'm going. Emblem of life.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Big bears, you say?
Out of my way.
Right, let's do... Please.
Come in, if thou
Strength.
darest.
1%. Yeah.
Well then,
Now, what next?
Lightning blast. I did not quite expect that, to be honest.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let me just do an attack here instead of actually. I'm not gonna try not to kill it at the moment, but instead just
Facing dilemma.
roll wounded a bit more. Let's just do a fireball.
well then,
Wound it some more and then I capture it with Hanit if I can. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
No,
that.
you will not! My turn now. No, you will not!
No, you don't.
What next?
Get some more. Nice. Let's get rid of this one, the demon deer. I already have another spear
I
one,
honor
and
you, my
having
quarry.
one with staff, I think it was. And more powerful should be helpful, I think. Firing on the basket. This is the woods then. Grim whiteness, as far as the eye can see. Seeth. It's colder here too. The wind cutteth to the bone.
Come on.
This way. Can actually talk. Just chooses not to, I guess.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path, only the mistress knows, leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. And that is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path secret. So thou dost speaken, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that be more people in this world followeth the same principle? Go carefully. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast my
I shall.
thanks.
I owe her that much and more. I will prevail. Right, let's go through this here place now. Explore this place, perhaps I should say. And go through it, hopefully. I should be able to manage. I mean, I've managed with all the other dungeons and battles, even though a few of them have been challenging to say the least. A dragon.
Out of my way.
That looks like a dragon. Alright, you know we're weak to axes? One's weak to axes.
Over here!
An interesting dilemma.
Fire, perhaps? Broken that dragon thingy?
Well then,
Frostwing serpent.
the winds of fortune!
What next?
Oh, 1355. Okay. Zero level slash
I
now.
will cut him down.
Oh, missed. That's unfortunate. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh
My
well.
turn now.
Let's do this instead.
Ah! The winds of fortune!
How far are they from dying? 3. Do this and hope it doesn't die.
Try this!
Well, let's see if we can catch one of those owls then.
What next?
Actually, let's just defend so I can go first next turn and get another boost point for capture.
What
Hopefully
next?
manage.
Holding back nothing.
Mighty stab. We need. Nice. Alright, that's another 5 strength one. Get rid of the 6 uses as well, that's pretty neat. Let's get rid of the wind one. No, let's get rid of the ice one.
Try this! Don't start things you can't finish.
Right, more level ups for Honey. These random encounters are going to be a little slower than usual because I might want to capture some stuff before moving on. Lingering bunches are useful, for sure. It's just a bit.
Now, letting us hunt.
See if I can manage to get that Wyvern this time around. Well, I don't really have any of your weaknesses with it. So I could use the bow attack.
Try this! Try this!
What is the logical course of action?
Just do that.
Great inferno to scorch the land!
My turn now.
Might want BP too high.
I trust in your aid.
Coming, if thou darest.
Let's gotta deal more damage to them to be able to capture them.
My turn now. The winds of fortune!
Right, front one that is. Still on yellow live. Do this.
I appreciate it, really.
Pretty good.
What is the logical course of action?
I believe that should be fairly close to actually being captured now. Let's just defend with you.
Think not!
Coming, if thou darest. Coming!
83. It's only a... Well, it's not really worth capturing, to be honest. I'll just do this instead.
A torrent of
Or power isn't really that worth it, even if it's wind. I mean, I got rid of that
What is the logical course of
just a
action?
little while ago, so I'm getting another one.
Now, great inferno to scorch the land! Thus ends your lesson.
Level 23. Still gaining levels from most of the encounters, which is nice. This place has been pretty straightforward so far. I mean, I could have missed a path or two, I suppose, but so far it really hasn't been anything that seemed really hidden in a way that I had a hard time finding it anyway. Rock cleaver, that sounds like an axe. A very good one though. Right. So I go up here and just try it out. Assume there's gonna be a boss now. We'll see. Could be wrong, I suppose. Everyone else is at a good level of SP and everything, so let's go. I think I got everything else here. Place.
Flame, protect
Another
us!
encounter. Oh, we're to lightning. Not really what I expected, but oh well. Okay, anyone weak to access?
Fatal touch!
What next?
Those aren't really worth capturing, so let's just do one of these. He's broken the back one.
I'll do my best. I
Donate
trust in your
BP to
aid.
Cyrus, so we can
An
let's
interesting dilemma.
do these now.
Nothing will quiet the storm!
Broken the front one. And then let them speak to fire as
Great
well.
inferno to scorch the land!
Only one target left now though. It's nice.
My turn.
And so
that's that.
that was annoying getting a fight there. Let me just use some inspiring plums here. Why not? Might as well fully heal before what I assume is going to be a boss, because it's usually been a boss when I've gotten to the end of each of these dungeons here.
The Herb of Grace. This is all I need.
That's a big dragon.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair? I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Clifton's?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Yes, that must be it.
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass them?
Don't been a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen, my girl.
Listening.
Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Dragon hunting.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
Dragon scales are
Then so am I.
impenetrable. It's weak to swords. Dragon stands
Let
majestically
my arrow
before you.
fly and true.
Alright, weak to bows, perhaps. Yeah, bows, good. Let's do more of these let's analyze them and see what else kind of weaknesses it's got. It's not going to be weak to, let's see, try fire. Not weak to fire. Did not do a lot of damage, holy
My
crap.
turn now.
I try hitting it with a staff.
What is
Not
the
weak to
logical
that.
course
Let's
of
do
action?
another analysis. 60,000 life, thereabouts. Right, well, I suppose you can actually attack with an axe here.
Letting the hunt begin.
And so can you. It's only one
I'll
more
do
hit
my
and I
best.
break it. Me donate BP to someone. Let's donate some BP to... Go with Honey.
I trust in your aid.
Out of my way.
Is she gone forever now? That could be bad. I did not expect that. I did not expect that, holy crap. Yeah, that could be horrendous, to be honest. She's my healer after all. Alright.
Now the true lesson. A tempest of ice shall reign.
I hope she comes back at some point.
What next?
He's grayed out, so I wonder if she like gone for a while, but not
Holding back nothing.
to the end of the
Raining
fight.
arrows up on them.
Well, that did nothing. Basically nothing anyway.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Light as well.
Coming, if thou darest.
So just attack it with an axe. I mean, I think that's
Out of
all
my
we can do
way.
here.
Let's do this.
What's damage? Oh, there she is. Dragon fire. Wow. Okay. Not weak to... Or is weak to swords now as well. Or can be broken with swords, I should say. Well, you don't really have anything helpful at the moment when it comes to breaking him, so... So I could just use a light soulstone.
A
Just
gift
get one
for you.
of those away. Nice, conserving.
My turn.
I'll not be defeated.
We got 2 of those, probably. Well, I kind of need to heal now, just so I don't actually. Let's use 1
Bring about
boost
a
point.
miracle of healing.
And what she uses now. She uses now. Wow. What the hell, it hits like a truck, truly. Let's do Lion Dance on Therian now.
The lion shall die!
And I'll break it with either.
Try this!
Therian actually
I'll
broken.
do my best.
You can summon the Night Ardante now. Nice amount of damage. Yes, weak to sword, so perhaps you should use Cross Strike instead. That's gonna have to wait until next turn, because this turn I'll just be doing a normal attack. Or no, actually, let's just do Cross Strike now.
Watching my blade dancing.
Decent damage at least, not amazing damage, but decent damage.
Out of my way.
I'm ready! Are you?
Nice.
What is the logical course of action?
Now the true lesson begins!
Some damage. Done a fair bit to it now at least. Right, now I need to do another heal more though. Let's boost it once. No, actually, let's just
Bring
should
about
be
a
fine.
miracle of healing.
Bring everyone to max.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Watching my blade dancing.
Right, this could be hard though. Dragon Fire, not the end of the world.
Well then,
Need a lot of points now to break it though, but let's do heal more now.
bring about a miracle of healing.
What next?
Because I got Rain of Arrows now, which is pretty neat.
Rain and arrows
It's actually
up
weak
on
bows now. Can get quite a few hits in there. As many as I perhaps would have liked to get there, but yeah, be good anyway.
Try this! Try this!
Actually, also finally use Blizzard to get it closer to breaking.
Now,
Ouch.
what next?
Okay, do I break it now, or is that too early? Maybe I'll break it next turn actually, and just do a little just defend with. Actually, let me do this again. Have a light soulstone.
A gift.
There's only
for
one
you.
more hit before it's actually broken. I'll do Shackle Foe instead. Could deal a little less damage at
My
least.
turn now.
Here I go! Leave a non-elemental attack on a single foe, receive damage dealt. Donate some BP to someone. Let's go 1 beat boost point and donate BP to Therian. Let's do that.
I trust in your aid.
Nice. Oh! Break it there. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well.
Coming, if thou darest.
have anything, but I suppose I could use take aim maybe. Let's do an abide. Deal more damage next turn. I wasn't gonna do that there, but oh well. I wasn't gonna break it there, but I thought I had some. The
A tempest
best
of
attack.
ice shall reign!
Actually,
My turn.
Let's do this!
My turn now.
let's BP to someone else now. Let's go. There's
I
a bit
trust
behind.
in your aid.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing. Watching my blade dancing.
Wow, doing does not have a lot of life now.
Sorry.
At least.
Well then,
Cyrus managed to survive. Alright, let's do a heal more now with 1 boost point.
bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn. Here.
Didn't go quite as
What
planned
is
as
the
I have to say.
logical course of action?
Would have been better if that attack actually hadn't broken.
Coming, if thou darest. Raining arrows up on them.
Do another one of these. Unboosted. That was 3 turns, so it's pretty nice anyway.
A tempest of ice shall reign!
Red City
Nice.
is wide. Okay, that's not fantastic, I guess. You have bows. Wonder if that's... This might actually be a smart idea to do here. That's good. Nice.
My turn.
So I don't have to suffer the whatever it was going to use there.
Let's do this! There!
Still does a little more less damage, even though
Coming, if thou
I was
darest.
thinking it might be stronger, but not quite.
Yeah. Watching my blade dancing.
I'll do my best.
Right, let's do this. Do
Bring
a
about
heal
a
more
miracle
now.
of healing.
Now, let's see if I perhaps can defeat it with this one here. Nope. Not quite, it seems. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Out of my way.
Not perfect, of course, but it's not the end of the world, at least. Let's just do a attack. A nice, got a second turn,
next?
serving as well. Hopefully this gets more than
Raining
5
arrows up on them.
this time. Only 5 arrows
I will
again.
not be defeated.
I feel like I've been fairly unlucky when it comes to that so far here. Some of the Night Ardante. Eat.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Right, do I break it here?
Out of my way.
I do kind of want to break it here. But I'm not in a good position when it comes to my amount of life I have at the moment. Yeah, let's do that.
I
Let's
will
get a
not
second
be
serving
defeated.
again, that's useful. Do I heal now, or do I donate BP to someone to deal more damage? Well, actually, let's donate BP to Ethereum so we can deal more damage next turn instead.
I trust in your aid.
Oh, Did not have a lot of life left there. Oh, nice, got him. Again, a pretty hard fight, I have to say. Fun but hard. I do like these fights. They have bosses now are quite a lot of fun. I have to really think about what you're doing.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? With help. With helpy. This must be the Herb of Grace. Herb of Grace. Now, to leave this forest and... What's this? Wolves?
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Linda. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest hath been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us, not for a while yet. Come in, Linda. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Come on, Lindy. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. I hope. And save Master from that dreadful curse. Rawr.
Found the herb, did you?
Yes.
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Obviously.
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
She just hit on him? Or did he just think she hit on him?
What a strange man.
Or did he simply is interested in her, perhaps? It's for Susanna's abode.
Oh?
There she is. Found the herb of grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I
Here,
can.
give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it works right. It'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knewest it was there? Listen, dear. If you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman that coateth her words in sugar, art thou? Never see much point in it, dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon, while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wishest.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well...
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Not like me. Not that I'm good at talking now either. Surely he was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear. What a grin of eloquence. What grin of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you'd tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
Well, well.
It's true that he does not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here we go. This should do the trick. You be sure to cough it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my
Thank ye
scent.
thee. Thank thee.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Santa is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. 10 herbs of grace. That... Actually something I can need to use in the fight. Where did those go then? Not on the, among the normal herbs at least. Slightly restores HP to a single. Right. Well, it shouldn't be among the weapons at least, that much is certain. Well, I got those herbs, but I don't know where they went. Let's exit town. I wonder how strong this guy was, by the way. Could I perhaps challenge him now? Only 4 strength, but oh right, there was a level level cap for that one. Let's exit and see what happens.
You are Honnet?
Quite so.
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She
Right.
had found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Marcelim.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Quite so.
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hanit leave Stillsnow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast called they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination, the city of Marcelim, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. Right, from the deepest winter to the hottest summer. Well, nice, got through that one as well. Let's head back to Noble Court next, because I will be starting that quest line next time. Let's go to the tavern. Where was the tavern? In the other part of town. Like, that's the item shop. Gonna shake my party to include Primrose. And then I'll be ending this one. Primrose is what I said. Or the one I wanted. The hell? The... Why... So the game actually froze when I was gonna exit there for some reason. So I needed to redo that. Good thing there are auto-saves in this game that certainly make things easier. With the elemental hat, robe of the flame is fine. The scarf, that one. She does not have a lot of life, that's for sure. She's a bit on the squishy end, which is gonna be... could be kind of painful, but should hopefully be fine, I hope. We'll see. Could be difficult, though. Oh, yes. Skill for another day. Let's do that next time. I'm gonna start by resting here. Do you want to rest? Where's the railway? Let's not. Let's do that next time. So I did finish Hanit's Chapter 2 in this one. Let's see, where was I? On the save. Leveled up to 45 as well with Therion, so I'm quite high leveled now, I have to say. Yeah, that's it for this one. So I managed to finish off Hanit's Chapter 3, and I'll be moving on to Primrose Chapter 3 in the next one. But that's it for this one, so until next time, have a good time!